Y'all, I'm really considering starting to build an ark. Welcome to Papa Prepper. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Papa Prepper. Tommy here. I don't know about an ark, but I'm definitely thinking about getting my boat put back together. It just will not stop raining here. It has rained every day since Friday. Every day. And no, I take that back. Saturday was beautiful. Really hot, but beautiful. Sunday, rain. Monday, Tuesday, today. Last week it rained. I mean, everything is just a nasty, sloppy mess here. But I will prevail. I'm not giving up. um, I need to get a canopy system or something. A tarp was a suggestion. Set up over my maters. They're getting matas on them, but they're staying so saturated that I think they're gonna rot. The roots and I meant to get that done last night, but it was just pouring rain. I didn't have a chance. But I'll get it figured out. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to, if I lose some plants, I lose some plants. But anyway, guys, out west, completely different scenario. I was reading this morning that 72% of our western territories are under different levels of drought. California, thousands upon thousands of acres of farmland is just drying up. I've read I was just reading that some farmers have turned to selling some of their cattle to afford to have water trucked in for their crops, or because they can't afford to water their animals and their crops. So a lot of farmers are selling off livestock, which, we know what that's going to do. Big shortages. The Hoover Dam, Lake Mead, the water, the water levels are down so much there. Since 2000, the water level at Lake Mead, which is held back by the Hoover Dam, has dropped 130 feet. They're already calling right now that in 2022, Nevada and Arizona are heavily dependent on the Colorado River, Lake Mead. They're going to have drastic cuts to their water supply. That's why we do what we do, guys. Look at all these things, this drought, food shortage, now the water shortage, and they're already forecasting that for next year because of what's going on right now. So, the severity of the need to do what we do is still very strong. I know the cyber attacks, they're only going to get worse. This is all part of their game. It's not going to stop. Definitely keep stockpiling. And with them calling for water shortages next year, I would focus to any means of water catchment, any means of water storage you can think of, get it done. Like right now, don't, they're calling for that next year. I'll take care of that. No, I do it now. Because, they're calling for it next year, but, everybody, sooner or later, people's going to wake up. They have to. because it's not like any underground news, I think it was CBS that I was reading that on. So, it's like public knowledge. So you would think people would put two and two together and start prepping, you know. And it's bittersweet to say, if they don't, I guess that makes it easier for us. But, being a human with compassion, I and most of you will agree, I hope they wake up. I'd rather have a little more difficulty finding some cases of water or something like that than knowing that people will be dying of thirst and dehydration and, things like that. But definitely, and not just water, this drought's affecting everything. It's just going to continue with the increase of prices of food. They was interviewing one farmer. He raises heirloom tomatoes and heirloom cucumbers. That's his major crops, is not only the fruit, but also the seeds. So, heirloom seed shortages. So you definitely going to want to get those while you can. It's just these droughts are, and not to mention the forest fires. Arizona's on fire now. Last year it was California, and they're already expecting California will be on fire again this year. It's inevitable. It is so dry. And I know I have some subscribers from California, Nevada, Arizona. If you guys could leave in the comments of how bad it is out there, I'd love to hear. Or how bad it's not, that maybe they're playing it up a little bit, some scare tactics. I'd like to know that too. And I would definitely pass that word along, that, hey, people that live there say it's not really that bad. It's just a lot of propaganda. They're trying to scare y'all, but I'd like to hear it, either way. But definitely, y'all, stay on top of everything. Make sure you're rotating your preps. A lot of my subscribers, we've been talking about that lately. A lot of people, that's what they're doing right now. Kind of like a spring cleaning, if you will. Me and Mama, we're slowly converting to all freeze-dried stuff. So we're starting to kind of use the regular boxed type of food that we have prepped. We're starting to use it now as it expires and replacing it with freeze-dried. Because pound for pound, it's not going to cost a little more, but not much. And it's so much easier to stack and store. And because, our preps, like right now, kind of looks like a Jenga puzzle. So you pull one wrong bottle or one wrong jar and the whole thing could come crashing down on you. Excuse me, guys. So that's what we're working on now, that and the garden, so we can get some canning done later on this summer, and we'll be adding that to our preps. And I've got water catchment set up, got it going. I need to add barrels to it. I'm just going to daisy chain them together, but definitely got that up and going. It's just, it takes time, guys. It takes a lot of time, a lot of frustration, a lot of failures when you're trying to get this stuff set up and going, to save money, be cost effective, but still not be stranded, not be left without. It takes a lot of dedication, and I can't emphasize how much frustration. The frustration, it'll get you. It will bring you down faster than anything. There's already been a couple days where, I just had to walk away, go do something else. I'll storm in the house and I'm done for the day. I can't do this. And then I'm back out there in 45 minutes to an hour, it's got to get done. You can't just give up, I've put too much time, too much money into this place trying to, set us up for, self reliance, and we're doing okay. It gets frustrating. Y'all know it does. Anybody that deals with natural well and chickens and gardening, and it gets frustrating, but you cannot give up. Especially when you turn on the news and just you see everything everywhere. Not even to speak of what's going on overseas and what we could be facing. I'm just talking about what's going on our own soil, the droughts and the fires, and welcome to 2021. But kind of a short video this morning, guys. But I just wanted to remind y'all, that this still needs to be done. I know a lot of us thought, and a lot of creators thought, this election last year, that would be when a lot of things popped off, and it did to an extent, but nothing, not the big one, I guess I'll say. But it's inevitable, guys. It's inevitable. I mean, right down to reading the Bible. Even if you're a non-believer, all you got to do is just read the book of Revelations, and you'll know we're right there. There's things that have to happen, and they're going to happen very soon. Like I said, believer or non-believer, you can't deny it. It's been dead accurate so far. So, and even if you don't read the Bible, just open your eyes, look around. And people that follow me knows this, but I'm talking maybe somebody just happens to come up on my channel and, wanting to know what prepping's all about, or if we really need to prep. Absolutely you need to prep. Absolutely. Do you want to be faced with watching your child starve to death or die of dehydration? Or do you yourself know the symptoms of starvation? The process you go through, the process your body goes through with dying of hunger or dehydration? Look it up. You'll want to start prepping. You do not want to go through that. Kind of morbid, but it's reality. If you're not ready, that's what's going to happen. Or you're going to get killed trying to get food and water in a SHTF situation. That's the two realities. You prep, or you will most likely be killed or die in very, very nasty conditions. That's reality, guys. Not fear-mongering, nothing like that. I don't do that. I don't have to do that. It's called reality. So, hope to see you guys tonight, 7 p.m. for What If, Eastern Standard Time. Got a good topic tonight. So until then, God bless y'all. I love each and every one of you guys. Poppaprepper out.